Hello everyone, Bryce306 here, and welcome back to the channel for another movie review. And no, this is not an April Fool's prank. I kind of wish it was, but it's not. Today we're going to be reviewing Morbius. There is no good from this film. I hate this movie and everything about it. I hate the story. It feels 2 decades past its time, and there's a lot of other bad things about it. So before I get into it, this movie was supposed to come out in January of 2020. Yeah, it was supposed to come out even before the pandemic, but then it got pushed back, and then the pandemic happened, and then it got pushed back to 2021, and it got pushed back to 2022, which was last year, and it came out on April Fool's Day. And I wish this was an actual April Fool's joke, but nope, this is real. It's a real movie. So I didn't like this film. I was so frustrated watching this in the theater. I just wanted to get up and leave. And by the way, my movie theater experience wasn't really that great. I mean, there were only me and my brothers were the only ones in the theaters. No one was there. No one was there. It's just me and my 2 brothers sitting next to me watching the film. And I was so frustrated watching. I just wanted to get off my seat and go to the car, but I didn't. And by the way, Morbius is a character that I really don't know anything about until this movie came out, and it did a really poor job trying to tell us who he is. And I'm not really a big fan of Jared Leto. Like, he already has a bad reputation of supervillains. Like in 2016's The Suicide Squad, I really wasn't a fan of that Joker. So now he's playing a Marvel character. Oh, you thought... Look, I didn't like him as Morbius. Or did I even care? Like, the only scene I can remember is the scene where he gets his powers. And what does he use them for? He doesn't use them to impress the girl he likes. He doesn't use them to find his uncle's killer. He doesn't use them to destroy his life past problems. Because once he gets his powers, he has nothing to do with them. He has nothing to do with his powers. Until the movie says where there's a scene where you can interact with your powers. And it's very stupid. I don't like it. And another side character, Dr. Michael Morbius's helper. I forgot her name, but we don't know anything about her. We don't know what she goes through or why she's Morbius' partner. She's only in this film to say yes to Morbius once, and that's it. We don't know anything about her or her past or what she does, what she goes through, and why she's Morbius's partner. We don't know. We don't know her. And that's why I quickly forgot about her. And the villain, he has no motivations. He just gets his powers and then does stuff for no reasons, and then his only existence in this film is just to be stopped by the anti-hero. And I'm like, what kind of... What? Huh? Like, really? All for just some dumb, wild action fight scene. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like this film. 2 out of 10. I didn't like it. And by the way, a week before the movie released in theaters, it was already getting negative reviews, but a week before the movie's release in theaters, a week, Sony decided to say, hey, forget it, let's just give you all the answers. So they post the 2 post-credit scenes online from the movie. Let me say that again. From the movie Morbius, a week before the movie's release, Sony posted the 2 post-credit scenes a week before the movie was released. They leaked it online and said, here you go, here you go. We just spoil it. There you go, right there. And you're probably saying, Bryce, what are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? Oh, and by the way, this is also going to be a spoiler review. So, in the first post-credit scene, we see Morbius get transferred from the Sony spin-off universe, because that's the same universe where Venom's in, and gets transferred into a jail cell. That is the MCU. And he doesn't even react. He doesn't even freak out. He said, I hope the food is more better than where I was at before. Like, what? You're not even freaking out. Like, that's how you react? Really? Venom Let There Be Carnage did a better job, where Eddie and Venom was freaking out. They don't know what's going on until they got distracted, turned to Venom, and then said, I'm going to fight that Spider-Man. Venom 2 did a better job than Morbius post-credit scene. The next post-credit scene was when Vulture from the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, found Morbius and said, let's go catch us a spider. And he said, okay. And I was like, really, Sony? Are we seriously doing this? Like, really? Why? Are we seriously trying to set up the Sinister Six? Why, Sony? Why? What is with you? What's your problem? And after the movie was over, I'm like, what did I just watch? What did I just watch? So yeah, the movie did terrible at the box office. It was a failure. Critics destroyed it. I didn't like it, and so did a lot of other YouTubers. By the way, after the movie failed at the box office, we were going to get a Funko Pop of the Morbius character, but as soon as they saw the movie failing at the box office and not doing so good, they decided to cancel it. And oh, by the way, let me tell you something. Sony, a couple months after the movie released in theaters, Sony decided to put Morbius back on the big screen in late May to early June of 2022. And guess what? No one went to go see it. No one went to go see the film. I guess it was, yeah, it's that bad. It's that terrible. And now I'm worried about Kraven the Hunter, because now I have no expectations to go see that. If that comes out with 0% on Rotten Tomatoes, then I don't know. I don't know what the future of the Sony spin-off universe is, but I probably don't want to be a part of it. And that's my review. That's my spoiler review. Thank you all for watching. I really hate this film. It gets a 2 out of 10. I really didn't like it at all. It was terrible, and I didn't like it. But don't worry. Next time we're going to be talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Yeah, ladies and yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay, I'm going to see you all next time. Sony, I don't know what you're doing here, but it probably ain't looking too good. I'm just gonna get out of here. Bye!